Picture this. You're sitting across from her on a first date. The lighting is perfect, the conversation is flowing, until you decide to share a 20-minute story about that time you got food poisoning at a taco stand. She's politely smiling, but you can tell you've lost her. Here's the truth. Making a great impression on a first date isn't about oversharing every detail of your life, it's about balance. Today, we're diving into the do's and don'ts of first dates. How to stay real, keep things honest, and leave her wanting more. Why first dates are a balancing act. First dates are like walking a tightrope. You want to show enough of yourself to spark a connection without overwhelming her with your life story. Here's why balance matters. It keeps the mystery alive. Sharing too much too soon can take away the intrigue that keeps things exciting. It builds comfort. A well-paced conversation helps both of you feel at ease and enjoy the moment. It shows emotional intelligence. Knowing what to share, and when, signals self-awareness and maturity. Step 1. Do be yourself, but don't overdo it. Authenticity is your greatest asset, but there's a fine line between being real and oversharing. Share your passions. Example. I've recently taken up photography. It's been such a fun way to see the world differently. Passionate people are magnetic, but keep it short and sweet. Avoid the TMI trap. Sharing that you're passionate about travel? Great. Detailing the time you almost missed a flight because of an airport bathroom incident? Maybe save that for later. Stay positive. First dates aren't the time to vent about your ex, your boss, or your neighbor's barking dog. Focus on the things that light you up. Step 2. Do ask questions, but don't make it an interview. Great first dates are built on back and forth conversation. Ask open-ended questions. Example. What's the most memorable trip you've ever been on? These kinds of questions spark stories and invite deeper connection. Listen more than you talk. Resist the urge to dominate the conversation. Show genuine interest in her answers. It's a subtle way to impress her. Avoid rapid-fire questioning. This isn't a job interview. Give each topic room to breathe before moving on. Step 3. Do share stories, but don't turn it into a monologue. Stories are a great way to show your personality, but they should feel like a conversation, not a performance. Keep it relevant. If she shares her love of cooking, follow up with a story about your recent attempt at homemade pasta, not a 10-minute saga about your college cafeteria mishaps. Invite her in. Example. I've been trying to learn the guitar. Do you play any instruments? Stories that create opportunities for her to chime in keep the conversation flowing. Know when to stop. Watch for cues. If she's leaning in and laughing, great. If she's glancing at her phone, time to pivot. Step 4. Do be honest, but don't lay it all out. Honesty is key to building trust, but oversharing too early can feel overwhelming. Be clear about your intentions. Example. I'm excited to get to know you and see where this goes. It's honest without being heavy-handed. Save the deep stuff. Your thoughts on long-term commitment or childhood traumas are important, but the first date isn't the time for them. Focus on light, enjoyable topics. Own your flaws playfully. Example. I'll admit, I'm terrible at keeping plants alive, but I'm trying to get better. Being open about your quirks makes you relatable. Step 5. Do stay present, but don't overthink it. The best way to make a great impression is to be fully engaged in the moment. Put away your phone. Nothing says, "I'm not interested," like scrolling through notifications mid-conversation. Focus on her. Make eye contact, nod, and respond thoughtfully. These small gestures show that you're genuinely invested. Let go of the script. First dates aren't about ticking off a checklist of topics. Go with the flow and enjoy the experience. Step 6. Do end on a high note, but don't overpromise. How you leave the date can set the tone for what comes next. Show appreciation. Example: "I had a great time. It was so nice getting to know you." Simple, genuine, and effective. Don't play games. If you're interested, let her know. If not, be kind but honest. Keep it light. Avoid making grand plans for the future. Save that for date 2 or 3. Why staying real is the ultimate first date rule. At the end of the day, first dates aren't about impressing someone, they're about connecting with them. By being honest, staying present, and balancing openness with mystery, you create a space where a genuine connection can grow. So the next time you're on a first date, remember, stay real, keep it light, and let the conversation flow naturally. Because when you're authentically you, you're already impressive.